What's up, everybody? Let's get straight into it. I want to end a long-standing controversy that's been going on in my state of Tennessee. I'm from Nashville, but particularly in the city of Memphis. For decades, you've heard Elvis Presley is the king of Memphis. I'm not for sure which Memphis they talking about, but they not talking about the Black P.O.E Memphis. The only king of Memphis that real people recognize in the state of Tennessee is this man right here in that back seat, Mr. B.B. King. B.B. King was my late grandmother's favorite artist. Saturday was her birthday, and I was in Barnes & Noble just hanging out. Hey, I'm an author. I'm always checking out the competition and seeing what I can find. I picked up some great books. But you also have to realize that Barnes & Noble is trying to expand their brand. So there's other things they sell in there. They got a Starbucks in there. You get your little cafe, get your hot mocha. They got a little children's section where you can buy toys in there. And they sell CDs and albums. This is prime vinyl right here. I don't even want to open it right now. I'm just kind of holding on to it. This is very special to me. Like I said, I'm going to do some nostalgia and hang it out with my late grandmother. Put this record on. You know, I'm not a big drinker, but I will pour me up a nice cold glass of scotch and enjoy this album. We have to remember our culture. We cannot let our culture get lost over time. I tell you this, in 50 years, do you think we're going to be the pioneers of hip hop? Or they going to have somebody else being the pioneers? But I don't want to get away from this subject too much. Let me get back on Elvis. A lot of people in Tennessee didn't care for Elvis, especially in the Black P.O.E. You have to realize this too. Elvis was not from Tennessee. He was not from Memphis, where Graceland is at. Elvis was from Mississippi. He came to Memphis, and a lot of people say he stole his style, his culture, his dance moves, his music. They said a lot of black folks wrote for Elvis, all of this. But he never gave us credit for it. And if you really want to get technical about it, they said the person who really created rock and roll was Little Richard. They say that Elvis stole a lot of his dance moves, his persona, his music, a lot of that stuff from Little Richard. I don't know. I don't know about that. But what I do know is B.B. King is the Black P.O.E.'s real king of Memphis. Hands down. You have to realize that the city of Memphis, period, is the mecca of blues music, which a lot of these genre of musics, including hip hop, is built on, originated from. It's the blues. The blues is international. And for me, the blues is definitely not depressing. It's perseverance. That's what the blues represents to me. When I look at this album, I think about my grandmother's face when Big Mama would be getting ready to go to a B.B. King concert. She didn't go out too often. But when she did, a lot of time was to a B.B. King concert. And she would just be thrilled as she can be. And I could just remember that big smile on that woman's face and her playing B.B. King in the house on that record player. And it just takes me back. It gives me pure nostalgia to let me know where my roots are at. And things like this is part of why I do the type of writing that I do. Why I talk about the home so much. Why I talk about the culture so much. Because I was raised in a house with so much culture. And you just hear and feel and can read that culture jumping off the pages from the words that I write. That's our author. Thank you for tuning in. God bless. One team.